like to talk about urbanization. I'm Dương, the leader of group Blue Eye. Beside me, my group has 5 other people: A Hằng, Trang La, Hòa, Hồng, and Ngân. My presentation includes 7 parts. 1. What is urbanization? 2. Situation. 3. Causes. 4. Positive effect. 5. Negative effect. 6. Suggestion. And 7. Urbanization. And Hằng will present the first part.
Hi, my name is Hằng, and now I will introduce about the definition and situation of urbanization. Urbanization is the process by which urban areas are formed and become larger as more and more people leave the countryside to reside in towns and cities. This is the expansion of urban lifestyles reflected in terms of population density, and quality of life. According to a recent United Nations report, only 2% of the world's population reside in urban areas in 1,800, and in 1950, this rate reached 30%. More than half of the world's population live in urban areas, and it is estimated that 100,000 people are added to the urban population every day. Experts claim that whether in the immediate or long-term situation, LEDC, standing for less economically developed countries, always have a higher urbanization speed than NEDCs, standing for more economically developed countries. To illustrate this, I will show you a video. Before the 1950s, urbanization mainly occurred in NEDCs. As you can see, London was the most populated city from the second part of 19th century. At that time, England was the ruler of the world power. In the early 20th century, the US surpassed the UK to become the leading industrial country in the world. Right after that, thanks to the American support after the Second World War, the economy of Japan got recovered and developed increasingly. Tokyo rapidly rose to the top. Since 1950, urbanization has grown rapidly in LEDCs, on account of becoming independent after the Second World War. However, the increase of necessity was less than half in developed countries. Some typical cities are Mexico City, Sao Paulo, Delhi, Mumbai, Cairo, Dhaka, Kolkata. In some leading industrial countries, the urbanization rate has been quite high. For instance, the US with 77%, Japan with 78%, and England with 91%. The urbanization rate in Vietnam was about 34.75% in 2018, and it is expected to rise to 50% by 2015. Hanoi, Da Nang, and Ho Chi Minh City are some big cities with high urbanization rate in Vietnam. In the future, this city are likely to become one of the most populated cities in the world. My presentation is over, and next Hồng will introduce about the causes of urbanization.
Hello everyone, I'm Hồng. Today I would like to talk about the causes of urbanization. There are many factors affecting on the urbanizations, such as natural conditions, economic conditions, policy, and population policies. We can list some causes of urbanizations as follows. The main cause is immigration into metropolis or the migration from rural areas to urban areas. There are many elements leading to this movement. First of all, economic opportunities in developed areas is more open than rural areas. Secondly, the government investment in developed regions is often is higher. Thirdly, in cities, education is often better than in the countryside. Another factor contributing to the urbanization is the difference of living standard between city and the countryside. City where we have more favorable conditions in entertainment and healthcare with available and efficient services. Last but not least, customs, traditions, and other social factors also bring about the urbanizations. In some rural areas, still exist many conservative customs and traditions. So many young rural residents move to city to live a more modern and liberal lifestyle. To demonstrate these reasons, I have some questions for you. Are you ready? Yes. The first question, where are these universities? Mine, please.
Vietnam National University in Vietnam.
Where?
They are located in Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City.
That's right. Thank you. And I have a prize for you. Thank you. Let's move to the question 2. Where are government offices and large organizations located? Nam, please.
They are also in Hanoi, Vietnam.
Yes, correct. Thank you, thank you. And last, where are these major businesses in our country situated? Do you know? Raise your hand. Don't please.
In Ho Chi Minh City.
Yes. They are situated in Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi?
Yes.
Yes, thank you, thank you. Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City are all big cities in Vietnam. As you know, big city will have more facility, many facility like high quality hospitals, banks, shops, education institutes or business institutes. That is the reasons why the influx of people from countryside to big city to live, study, and work. In addition to the immigration into a city and migration from rural to urban areas, industrialization and modernization also play a big role in urbanization. In recent years, Vietnam has been following the path of develop our country. So this process lead to the expansion of new industrial zones and new urban areas, which result in the urbanization. Our presentation is over and I will continue.
Hi everyone, my name is Matt and I like to talk about the positive effects of urbanization. Urbanization has brought many positive effects on the society. First, urbanization helps speed up economic growth. According to a 2005 survey, urban areas account for 70.4% of the national GDP, 84% of industry and construction, 87% of services, and 80% of state budgets. It is very seen that urban areas make up the majority of GDP in most fields. Second, urbanization brings to a large and diverse consumer market with a large amount of workforce with professionally technical qualification, modern technical facilities, especially urban areas attract domestic and foreign investment. All of the above have created the motivation for development of economy. Third, urban areas offer opportunities for jobs and favorable income for workers, which contribute to solving the problem of unemployment and reducing the level of labor. Thanks to urbanization, the workers' life has been improved. My presentation is over. Next, Chang will talk about the negative effect of urbanization.
Hello everyone, I'm Chang. Today I would like to talk about negative impacts of urbanization. Recognize that living in urban area provides with enormous advantages, but it also has many negative impacts on environment, people daily life, and society. First and foremost is the environmental pollution. The dramatic increase in the large number of extra-fuels and pollutants from factory, traffic, and construction is a significant contributor to the degradation of air quality and the shortage of clean water, which has a widespread influence. This picture illustrates environmental pollutants such as random fire or oil contamination at the river and Tolik River. Today, Citarum River in Indonesia is claimed to be the most polluted river in the world. Next point is traffic congestion. The increasing unproductive travel time not only causes stress and tiredness but also lower work productivities. City commuters often have to spend between 30 minutes and an hour sitting in the traffic on their way from and to work. Is the main cause of the loss of more than 1 million hours for work time per year. Disturbing daily living habits and hindering the economic development of the country. In the modern time, one of the most serious problems of urbanization is overpopulation, lack of land. That leads to urban space result in the loss of agricultural land and the extraction of land resources, putting a high pressure on shelter and leading to slums. Another negative effect is high living costs. The severe imbalance between supply and demand, along with the impacts of unreasonable policies, make city travel unaffordable to food, accommodation, and transportation. Next point is high crime rates. In recent years, it is estimated that about 70,000 criminal cases occur every year and mainly take place in urban areas, accounting for 70%. Some causes are habitat retention, high population density, social class diversity, poor management, and high unemployment rate. But last but not least is a wealth gap. We can see that at all time, the rich always get richer and richer, and the poor even get poorer and poorer. In Vietnam, the income gap between a group of 20% between rich people and poor people was 9.7 times in 2014 and went up to 10 times by 2018. Nowadays, Mexico is one of the countries having widest wealth. My presentation is over. Next, then we'll continue our presentation.
Hello everyone, I'm Nan. Today I would like to talk about searching for urbanization. Urbanization needs to improve the synchronization and utility of infrastructure and protect the environment. The blending to urban areas must ensure the balance between economic and ecologic efficiency that is environmentally friendly and convenient for public services, especially public transport. It is necessary to develop the planning, design, and construction of urban technical infrastructure with the orientation of green road, such as water supply, drainage, and wastewater treatment. Government gradually concentrate on encouraging companies or businesses to apply science and technology in urban planning projects. Urbanization needs to develop equally among regions. It is determined that urbanization can be separated from rural areas, as rural areas not only support urban areas, such as providing food, feedstock, and consuming industrial products created by the city, but also reduce pressure on urban areas. Urbanization needs to facilitate the housing for the poor and the low income. The poor and the low income have less and less opportunity to have a suitable accommodation. So first of all, it is essential to find synchronous solution to have for the poor and the low income household to have a housing. My presentation is over. Then we will next presentation. world and in Vietnam. Right where we are living, Lý Nhân district, urbanization has been developing strongly. Urban areas are built up all over locality. The first urban area I want to present is Sông Châu urban area. It's located on the bank of Châu River and near to some places such as Nam Cao Secondary School, Lý Nhân High School, Lý Nhân Government Office, and Landmark. Sông Châu urban area is one of the earliest planning and the most operational area in our district. The second is Vĩnh Trụ Quarter Market. Now, so let's see a video about this.
Phố chợ Vĩnh Trụ, cuộc sống mới, nơi làm giàu mới. Sở hữu vị trí đắc địa, phố chợ Vĩnh Trụ tọa lạc ngay tại trung tâm thị trấn Vĩnh Trụ, thuộc cửa ngõ phía tây của huyện Lý Nhân, tỉnh Hà Nam. Với kết nối hoàn hảo tới chợ trung tâm ngay nội khu, bến xe Lý Nhân, hệ thống trường học, nhà văn hóa, ủy ban nhân dân. Đặc biệt, dự án cách bệnh viện đa khoa Lý Nhân chỉ hơn 1 km về phía bắc trên đường tỉnh 972. Phố chợ Vĩnh Trụ, nơi mang đến môi trường kinh doanh thương mại dịch vụ sầm uất bậc nhất, nơi mang đến không gian sống văn minh, dựng xây cuộc sống phồn vinh. Chợ Vĩnh Trụ có tổng diện tích hơn 7.600 m², gồm hai phân khu chính là khu thương mại dịch vụ và khu chợ dân sinh. Khu thương mại dịch vụ có diện tích gần 3.700 m², được xây dựng thành 60 kiosk bán hàng, có diện tích từ 22 đến 35 m vững. Khu chợ dân sinh có diện tích trên 4.100 m², được thiết kế thành 2 tiểu phân khu. Khu nhà chợ có diện tích trên 1.000 m², được thiết kế thành 323 gian hàng kiên cố, có diện tích mỗi gian rộng rãi từ 7 đến 15 m². Với 192 vị trí bán hàng, bậc thềm 2 cấp cao trên 20 cm so với nền hàng của bà con tiểu thương, con đường trục chính với 2 làn đường rộng 7,5 m và vỉa hè 5 m được lát bằng gạch rả đá đen láng, mở ra cho cư dân nơi đây cơ hội làm ăn buôn bán vô cùng lý tưởng. Chiếm 10,4% để xây dựng công viên cây xanh và đất dành cho các công trình thể dục thể thao công cộng nhằm tăng cường mối giao lưu gắn kết và phát triển sức khỏe người dân. 3 khu công viên cây xanh có sân cầu lông đạt chuẩn, có các máy tập thể thao ngoài trời, nơi sức khỏe được luyện rèn, thể chất được nâng cao. Xen kẽ là khu vui chơi ngoài trời cho trẻ em, không gian đáng nhớ của tuổi thơ. Với 284 ô đất và 16 ô biệt thự để xây dựng nhà phố, nơi sẽ hình thành nên các tuyến phố thương mại phục vụ cho nhu cầu nhà ở, kết hợp cửa hàng kinh doanh thương mại dịch vụ. Phố chợ Vĩnh Trụ, cuộc sống mới, nơi làm giàu mới.
The third urban area is Hà Phương urban areas. It's located on Mai Xá of Lý Nhân district. Hà Phương urban area is the newest urban area of Lý Nhân, and it is in the process of construction and development. The last urban area is Mạnh Hùng Green City. Mạnh Hùng Green City is located on Bắc Lý Commune, Lý Nhân district. It is on the spiritual path. Is in the spiritual road path of historical and economical site like Trần Thương Temple. This urban area is developing positively and in the direction of environmental friendly asset and criteria. Last, to know more about those places, let's watch a video about the place recorded by my group.